Guys, they said Dr. Lizzy allegedly blasted Olori 2face big time. You know that one reason I love this Dr. Lizzy so much is that all this drama that these Olories are displaying in the palace, she's not always part of it. Mm-mm. Instead, she is always there to defend Queen Naomi. You know, so, according to what we are hearing, you know that the Oloris are still crying over the fact that Kabiyesi said Queen Naomi will be the only one that that will fly on his private jet for now. Maybe in the later days, the other Oloris will use the private jet. But for now, Queen Naomi has been the only one they said that have used that private jet allegedly. Oh, and not only that, the house in UK. Queen Naomi have been there. But information have it that Queen Naomi just returned, I think a day or 2 days ago. Maybe because of her church. You know that one thing she doesn't do is to play with her church. No, no, no. She doesn't play with her church. So, apart from that, there is this other news that we are hearing. They say Kabiyesi have this meeting. Is it a meeting or a trip to Abuja that he will be spending days there? And of all the other Oloris in that palace, they say Kabiyesi chose Queen Naomi. Maybe that is one of the reasons she returned back soon anyway. Because it has not been long that we got an information that she have traveled to UK, you know. So they say she have returned. And right now, they are planning for that Abuja trip. Remember that Queen Naomi cannot be seen with Kabiyesi in the public right now, but from the information we are gathering, they are having their thing together all the time in private. So when Kabiyesi decided that Queen Naomi will be the one that will accompany him to that Abuja trip, they said that did not go well with Oloris. So, and that is how they said Olori 2face now carried it on top of her head. Even to the point of coming to their WhatsApp group to come and share that they are not going to keep quiet, that this is getting out of hand. Queen Naomi have not returned back to the palace and it is like this. What will happen by the time she will officially come back? What exactly is going to happen? Because according to what we are hearing, I will always tell you that these are all alleged information. Simply means that I do not live in the palace. I don't know how true it is, but that is what we are hearing. They said Kabiyesi is working so hard to ensure that all the rituals that they will be done between him and Queen Naomi in order for Queen Naomi to return back officially. They said Kabiyesi is trying everything within his power to achieve that. But the enemies are not resting. The enemies are working so hard to ensure that one thing or the other delays that ritual or stops the ritual. Because if you guys are following this gist very well, only recently we got an information that two women, old women wey no wear clothes, they enter palace for midnight. And what is their mission? Their mission is to come and disrupt the full moon ritual that Iyanifa was preparing for Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi. But maybe they did not make their inquiries well, because I believe that if they have inquired very, very well, they will know that the Iyanifa in question is not someone that they can mess up with and go scot-free. So when they enter the palace at midnight to come and make sure that there will be a story concerning that full moon ritual. They said Iyanifa captured them, pin them down, and make them more object of mockery. They said the disgrace no be here. And the next morning, they find out that the same women are from Ile-Ife kingdom. And they said their families came to the palace begging for forgiveness and all of that. That is why I told you guys that Kabiyesi is preparing, making efforts according to what we are hearing, to make sure that Queen Naomi returns back to his palace. While the enemies are also working so hard to ensure that that did not happen. So my people, oh, let's go back to the gist. They said when Kabiyesi chose Queen Naomi to go on that trip, they said Olori 2face carried it on top of her head like a gala and started calling on other Olories that is it not time they do something about this issue, that Queen Naomi, who have not returned back, have taken over. What will happen by the time she will return back fully? That simply means that nobody will hear about them again or even see them on any outing with Kabiyesi. But we all know that Kabiyesi have a lot of activities to attend to. So even if Queen Naomi returns back, the women will still be having one or two things to represent Kabiyesi, one or two occasions to represent Kabiyesi, because Kabiyesi, a lot of programs is facing him. So they said the moment Olori 2face posted that on their WhatsApp group, they said Dr. Lizzy did not even allow it to land before she blasted her, telling her to choose a stand. That if she come to Kabiyesi's face now, she'll be pretending as if she is a saint. She is a Olori gospel. She is this, she is that. Always claiming what she is not. But behind the scene, she is worse than the people that Kabiyesi is even seeing as the enemy. Yes, so because we all know that if you ask Kabiyesi, Kabiyesi will tell you that Igbi is the major problem and airborne. But from the look of things, Olori Calabash own self worse than their own. But her own is that she's doing her own and hiding, you know, thereby making people to kind of question if she is truly fighting or not. But they say her own nine worst. Because someone like Igbi will come out boldly and tell you Kabiyesi to his face that, look, I'm not going to accept this. And they will start dragging it, you know. But Olori 2face will pretend as if she is okay with it. And behind the scene, she is working against it. So they said she and Dr. Lizzy, they gave themselves woto woto. And they said Olori 2face was asking Dr. Lizzy, it's like when Naomi planted her in their midst. Because anytime they talk about Queen Naomi, she is the only one that is always different, always on her own. She never supported anything they say against Queen Naomi, even when she doesn't like it. Dr. Lizzy told her, according to what we are hearing, that Kabiyesi have the right to choose whoever that he wants to accompany him to anywhere, and they cannot do anything about it. Let her gang up from now till tomorrow. She's not going to achieve anything. That is how they said the two of them gave themselves serious woto woto over this issue. Allegedly. Don't always forget that, okay? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.